meaning those that commit to sin. Point blank, period. How you doing?
How are you?
All right. Do you believe the Lord hates sinners?
I believe hate is a very powerful word,
But do you?
I believe it is.
There you go.
I know what you're saying, brother.
Yeah, good answer. There you go. Hate is a powerful word, but it's in the Bible.
That's right.
It's a strong word. It's a strong attribute of who? The Lord. YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, the creator of us. So when we hate, we're showing his attribute that he gave to us.
Right.
Because how can we have an attribute that the Lord don't have? We didn't create the Lord created us. So if he hate, that means we hate also. See what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be sitting there saying, "Oh, you're not supposed to hate," but then you turn around and let's say your cousin Pookie, who eat up all your meatloaf and steal $2 out your purse. "Oh, I hate him." You just contradicted yourself. You just sat there and said that you're not supposed to hate, but then you turn around and say, "I hate him." Or let's say your husband or your so-called boyfriend, "Oh, I hate him." But yet you're showing the same attribute that the Lord showed, which is hate. See what I'm saying? So what makes you different from the Lord?
That's right.
Yeah, bro. Let me get let's see, Leviticus 18 to 30. Yeah, verse 30.
Leviticus 18, verse 29. For whosoever shall not commit any of these abominations, for whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them shall be cut off from among their people. Verse 30.
See, that goes back to what? He hates those workers of iniquity.
That's right.
Workers of iniquity commit what? Abominable acts. Just like we read in Proverbs 6. 6 things I hate, those 7 is an abomination to me. What was those abominations? Monstrosity.
Things that cause disgust.
See?
Hatred.
See?
Atrocity.
See? Everything ties in together, man.
Horror.
See?
Cause of horror.
All this ties in together, man. It keeps referring back to that word, what? Hate. Now, if the Lord hates you, does that mean you're exerting wisdom? No. Because if you was exerting wisdom or seeking wisdom or wise counsel, you wouldn't be committing these abominable acts.
That's right.
The Lord wouldn't hate you. See what I'm saying? Finish that in Leviticus.
Leviticus 18 and verse 30. Therefore shall ye keep mine ordinance.
See, what is the ordinance? It's a law. What is the law? These laws, statutes, commandments of the Bible. Right now, we're in the Levitical book, the book of the laws, Leviticus. We're in one of the first 5 books of Moses, which are the the laws. But this right here, the book of Leviticus, these are the Levitical laws that the Lord gave to Moses, that he gave to the children of Israel. Go ahead, bro.
That ye commit not any of these abominable customs.
See, what he was talking about, any of these abominable customs, which are those monstrosities, them horrors, them sins, them, disgust.
Disgrace.
Yeah, disgrace. Disgust.
A crime.
See?
Call it a crime.
Any of those crimes, you see what I'm saying? That was in that, he was talking about those that was in that book of Leviticus.
That's right.
All those abominable acts like what? Sleeping with another man. Man sleeping with man. As he lied down with woman. That's an abominable act. See what I'm saying? Mowing your beard. Lining yourself up. Those are abominable acts.
Sleeping with animals.
There you go. Bestiality.
That's becoming popular now. I ain't never sick in this world.
That's right, man. See, those are abominable acts. Lord, hate those workers of iniquity. Keep reading, bro. Is that it on there?
Therefore ye shall keep mine ordinance, that ye commit not any of these abominable customs, which were committed before you, that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your God.
Said that you defile not yourselves, man. See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a real hoopy. His tailpipe dragging for real. See what I'm saying? That you defile not yourself. How do you defile yourself? By not following the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Teaching false doctrine. Being disobedient to your parents, which is the apostles of Great Millstone. Also your earthly parents. If your parents on the earth telling you something right, you ought to listen to them.
That's right.
Even though they might not know the truth still, those are still your earthly parents. The Lord still set them up over you.
That's right.
Because to tell you in the Bible, children obey your Lord. Yeah,
right.
There you go. Honor your father and mother, that it may be well with you and that you may live longest on the earth. Because if you don't, guess what? The Lord gonna kill you. Because it's also in the Levitical law that if you curse your mother or father, guess what? You shall be put to death.
Right. Stones.
There you go. There you go. See, and that's an ordinance. That's a law. But you're not gonna do that if you don't have sound wisdom, man. Or you seek wisdom. Seek wise counsel. Get what I'm saying? Everything ties into each other with this Bible, man.
That's right.
All the pieces of the puzzle are here. You just gotta find it. But how do you find it? You seek wise counsel. First of all, like we read in James, you ask if YAHAWASHI for wisdom. Then you watch the videos of the apostles and the other brothers on down, man. You seek wise counsel. Like we read in the scripture, lean not to your own understanding. Fear the Lord. That's the beginning of knowledge. See what I'm saying? Everything ties into one another. Don't commit abominable acts. The Lord is going to love you. Therefore, he's going to give you wisdom. If he love you, let me get you got some? Let's see. Give me 1 Peter 4 and 3.
First Peter chapter 4, verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, which we walk in lavishness, lust, excess of wine, filling banquet, and abominable idolatries.
Well, actually started verse 1. Salak.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Yahawashi hath suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
See? Had the same mind as Yahawashi. He suffered in the flesh for us, so we got to do the same thing for him. But when you suffer in the flesh, that brings what? Wisdom. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Okay. For he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin.
See? When you suffer, you cease from sin. That goes back to like the Day of Atonement. When you suffer in the flesh, you cease from sin.
Verse 2.
Yeah.
That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men.
See? Right now, we're not living in our flesh to the lust of men. Why are we seeking after YAHAWASHI? We're trying to store our treasures in heaven. So when we get to the kingdom, Lord willing, with some of those men, hey, man, we're going to live royally, man.
That's right.
We don't have to worry about going to work for these white men no more. Right. These white people giving all our money. That goes to show you, you people have no wisdom, because when we tell you slave, I'm not a slave. Oh, yes, you are, because you're volunteering your services on a day-to-day basis, whether you know it or not.
Right.
Just because you get a little paycheck, that money ain't yours. Because as soon as you cash it, who does it go to? Well, even before you cash it, when you see them taxes taken out, who took your money? The white man. Who you go cash your check to? I don't care if you go down to Ray Ray's liquor and shack shop. Who that money going to? White man. See what I'm saying? You pay your bills, who it go to? White man. Pay your rent, white man.
Right.
Car note, white man. Go buy food, white man. So you a slave here. Point blank period. None of you Negroes, Latino, and Native American own anything here. But see, you don't know that. Why? Because you don't have wisdom. You're not seeking after wise counsel. Because if you was, you would know these things.